everyone, this is Jen from Head to Toe, and today's tutorial is one of my favorites. It is Disney's Jasmine from the movie Aladdin, and she was always my favorite princess because, I mean, you know, there weren't too many Asian princesses. So when I was little, I used to dress up as Jasmine probably at least 3 or 4 years. I really liked Jasmine. So I'm excited to do this tutorial for you. It focuses a lot on having really big winged eyeliner, a natural face with some contouring, so I hope you guys enjoy it. To start off, I've already put a layer of Studio Sculpt foundation in NC30 all over my face, and I also put on a layer of MAC Blot powder. This is in medium dark, which runs pretty light. It matches my skin tone. So what I'm going to start with is the eyes. For Jasmine, she always wears a pretty natural eye. It has really neutral colors, but the most defining thing is the eyeliner. So I'm going to start off with putting a base of Urban Decay Primer Potion all over my eyelids and underneath. It just helps the shadow to last longer and not crease. And the colors are also generally more vibrant. So I'm going to take my favorite Naked palette because it has just the best neutral colors inside. I'm just going to start off using a pretty flat shading brush. This is from Sedona Lace. And I'm going to take the color Smog right here and put that all over my main eyelid. I'm just blending that upward a little bit. And I'm making it slightly winged out. This shape goes out a little bit at the outer corner there. And I'm going to take Virgin, which is the lightest color here. I'm still using that same brush actually. I'm just taking the other side and using the lightest color on my brow bone. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a more defining brush. I'm using this little pointed brush. This is also from Sedona Lace, but it's really little. I'm going to take a pretty dark color. I'm taking this one right here, Darkhorse. It's dark brown. And I'm going to cut the crease a little bit. Not a whole lot. I'm just going to take a C shape about here, brought out from the corner of your eye. I'm just going to bring it up a little bit into where the hollow of your eye would be. And I'm blending that in. I'm also going to take a bit of that same color and add that underneath my eyes a little bit, right here. Just on the outer third. And then next, I'm going to add some eyeliner. Now, as I said before, this is sort of the most important part because Jasmine, she has very thick eyeliner. So what we're going to do is we're really going to exaggerate that. Because she's a cartoon and not an actual person, we're really going to focus on making the eyes stand out a lot. So with the eyeliner, we're going to make it extra thick, especially on the outer half. So I'm just going to start out with not too crazy thick of a line from the middle to the front. But then for the outer half, I'm actually going to bring it up all the way up to here. And then just extend that line quite a lot, almost to where that and your eyebrow would meet. So go in that angle. Now for the outer half of the line, what you're going to do is you're going to go from the corner of your eye and bring that line right up to that top corner. Now the next step I'm going to do is add a bit of black eyeliner to my upper and lower waterline. I'm using Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in 0. It might help if your pencil is a little bit sharper. If it's too blunt, sometimes it gets a little bit messy. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking a Q-tip and just cleaning up any smudges that may have happened from that black eyeliner. I want a black line where the waterline is, but I don't want it very much below, because Jasmine has a really clean lower eyeliner look. So now the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my lashes. This is just the Shiseido eyelash curler, and apply mascara. I'm using Fairydrops Mascara. The reason why I'm applying mascara before false lashes is just, for me, my lashes point straight down. So if I use the waterproof mascara and curl my lashes beforehand, you won't get that where you can see a difference between your real lashes and the false lashes. I'm also applying Covergirl Lash Exact. I like using this one on my lower lashes better. So I'm going to add a bit of this on my bottom lashes. Since you don't have a whole lot of eyeshadow or a lot going on the lower lash line, you can probably get away with using about 3 coats of mascara. Go ahead and make the lashes a little bit thicker than you normally would, because we're putting so much on the upper lashes, it'll help to balance everything out. Now I'm going to add falsies to my upper lash line. These are Pretty and Cute style number 64. What you're going to look for in false lashes is the ones that are longer on the edge, some that are pretty full, but mostly ones that flare out on the ends, so you have more of the, you know, cat eye. I'm using Duo Dark Tone Lash Glue. And go ahead and don't even snip it. If it's really long, that's great, because you're going to apply it along the really thick eyeliner line that you made. It's not going to be right at your natural lash line, because you're really going to want to exaggerate the whole cat eye effect. Place that a little bit higher and further out than you normally would. See, so it's going up the eyeliner line. Okay, so the next step I'm going to do is the eyebrows. Now, Jasmine has very thick eyebrows, so what I'm going to do is I'm using this NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in Taupe / Ash, and I'm taking this really dark color. Now, that's an eyebrow color that's much darker than I normally use, but she's extremely eyebrow heavy, so you're going to want to really exaggerate the color. Now, the shape of my natural eyebrows is pretty thick, so I'm going to go along with the shape of my natural brow, but if you have thin brows, you might want to make it a little bit thicker. What I'm doing is I'm just dabbing the brush in the powder. This is actually a NYX brow brush number B18, and I'm just angling it so that it follows the line of my eyebrow hairs. At the front, she has a very rounded shape, so I'm not going to cut it too sharp. I'm also extending the outside line of it a little bit longer than my natural eyebrow shape, just because the wing here is so wide. It helps it to blend in a little bit. Next, I'm going to contour my face a little bit. I'm using this Pretty and Cute contour palette. I think it's the same contour palette as you can find a lot of different places. And I'm just taking this angled fluffy brush. It's already kind of dirty because I used it before. That's kind of gross. But I am going to use the same brush. I'm taking this light color right here, the second one. It's sort of like a light beigey color. And I'm going to put that on the tops of my cheeks. And I'm also going to put that on my forehead a little bit, down my nose, and on my chin. I'm actually going to add a little bit of that lightest color as well, just on the tops of my cheeks, because Jasmine seems to really have a little bit of a glow coming from her skin. Next, I'm going to use this darker color right here to contour underneath my cheekbones. So I'm just finding where the hollow of my cheek is. If you can't find the hollows, you can make a fish face. And you can see how it cuts right underneath the cheekbone. That's what you really want to define. And blend that into the outer parts of your face and your hairline. Now, the blush color that she uses is a little bit red colored, so I'm going to use my Bite of an Apple blush from MAC. It's very, very reddish. So I'm even just going to take that same brush again and just dab it in, because this is a very pigmented color. And I'm just like popping that on the back part of my cheek, and I'm blending it forward. Now finally, all we have to do is the lips, and the lip color I'm going to use is Laura Mercier's Stick Gloss in Sugar Plum. You can use any sort of purpley, a little bit deeper color than what's really natural. Jasmine's lips are usually kind of berry colored or like even a warm rosy brown. So this color is a little more on the plum side, and I'm just going to use it to darken my lips a little bit. So this is my final Jasmine Disney princess look. I'm not going to have a hair tutorial because this hair is kind of funky. I just curled it outward and pinned it up a little bit, and I added some gold earrings and bunched up my hair in the curls so that it sort of looks like Jasmine's hair. Now this costume, it's a little crazier than what I'm used to wearing, but it's from Leg Avenue. I want to be a little bit conservative. Don't want to help any kids get into puberty. But this is the costume from Leg Avenue. I'm wearing a size extra small, and I was sent this by nowdiscountshoes.com, so I'll add the link in the bar down there. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. For more tutorials, you can visit my blog at fromheadtotoe.com. As always, the link is down there. Please subscribe if you love Disney princesses. And thank you so much for watching. This is Jen, and I will talk to you later. Bye. And today's look is Princess. Google it, you can find something similar, but I got